Asking my mama for change. Asking my mama for change. Cooking up a plan to put the team on. It's a marathon to put the team on. But it kinda sounded like a theme song. It took
What's going on, world? It's your man, Director True Vision. I got a guest today, my dog Grammy. You know what I mean? Tell him something, bro.
What's going on? What's going on? Grammy Productions, Grammy and Friends.
So basically what we're gonna do today, we're talking about how we first got the money to get our first camera and how we started filming music videos. We're both music video directors based out of Pittsburgh. I've been doing it for about 10 years. I love what I do, man. We got a passion for it. I started out as a musician and I kind of transitioned into, you know, filming music videos. And what about you, bro?
I started out producing, then I ended up transitioning into doing videos and pictures and just media in general.
Right. So basically, man, this is what we do for these vlogs. This is for like all the upcoming videographers, upcoming directors and photographers. I know how it is. I know you lost. You don't really know what camera to get. You don't really know what program to use, what lens to get. So that's why I made this this YouTube channel basically for my upcoming videographers. I'm about to help you guys out, give you a lot of tips, behind the scenes, tutorials. And basically this video today, we're going to be talking about how we got our first camera. I know it's hard saving up to get a camera, but nowadays they make a lot of the cameras accessible. You know what I mean? I remember like 10, 15 years ago, like cameras was $20,000, $30,000. Now you can get a dope camera for like $300-400, man. What was your first camera that you got, bro?
My first camera was, actually I got a camera, it was a Canon. I got it from Walmart. It was about like $200.
Right.
The lens didn't change. I ain't know nothing about cameras at this time. I just was like, I need a camera. I want to take more pictures, more videos.
Right.
And I was just like, at Walmart, I found one, put it on layaway, ended up getting it, rocking out with that for a little bit.
So you put your first camera on layaway?
Yeah, it was like a starter joint.
Right,
like,
right. So what was the amount of money you put down to put it on layaway?
I think it wasn't that much. I know the camera was like $200.
Right.
So it was you know what I mean, a couple payments. But
right. And what you do? You saved up your money to get that? Like you knew that you like, I want to get a camera. Let me save up some money so I can put some money down for this camera. Was that your plan?
Yeah, I was working as well, so it was like every time I get paid, I'll just go put some money on it.
Right.
And like, you know what I mean, in due time I'll have it.
Right. So basically, y'all heard what he said. He knew what he wanted to do. He had a vision, and he was like, man, I'm gonna save up. It don't matter if I gotta make payments on this camera. I'm gonna get it. So that's dope, man. That's super dope. I remember my first camera. My first camera I didn't even purchase. It was a little flip digital camera that my mom had laying around, and little flip camera. Didn't have an interchangeable lens or nothing like that. But I knew you had a little switch on it. It had a video mode. So that's where I initially started. Me and my brother. And after that, we just put our money together. We just saved up a couple dollars and we went out and bought a Nikon. I'm not sure the exact model, but I know it was a Nikon. Probably was about, you know, $400 or $500. I'm not sure on the exact number, but that was the first camera that we got, was a Nikon. We saved up our money and we knew that's what we wanted to do. We knew we wanted to get into filmmaking and videography. So, you know, we put our money together and we saved. So what made you get into photography and video making? Because you said you started out producing, you know what I mean? So what made you make that transition?
Well, at the time I was just like producing, making beats, and we really wasn't, we really didn't have no videos. I know True shot a couple of our videos at the time, me and my friends, but it was just like, I mean, money was, you know, it was an issue. There was a lot of things going on. It was a group at the time, so it was like, it was hard for all of us to come up with some money. We was all young.
Right.
So then I ended up running into a friend, and he ended up meeting somebody with a camera, and we both had the same interests. Like, I was making beats, he was into making beats, and we ended up just linking up. And I was like, should let me use your camera? And I said, I could shoot a video. And he pulled up one day, we arranged everything, and we went and shot a video.
That's dope. That's super dope. Yeah, I remember back in the day shooting y'all videos, man. Them was good times, man. And that's pretty much how I got into the video game. Like I started out doing music, and the director, like you said, like there wasn't too many directors back in the day. Like we was doing stuff like 2010, 2000, like back then, like, you know what I mean? So there wasn't too many videographers back then. Like now the game, people would say it's like oversaturated, but I don't think it's oversaturated. I think it's perfect where it's at right now. I love the technology. But back then there wasn't too many guys doing it. And I remember when I was filming my music videos, director was filming the music videos for me. And I know you got to make your money, but he kept upping the price, you know what I mean? Kept overcharging. He wasn't overcharging, but he was upping the price on me, you know? So me as a young entrepreneur at the time, and I didn't even know, I'm like, you know what, man? This is something I gotta cut out the middleman. I gotta start doing this stuff myself. So that's when me and my brother, we initially, we went out and we got that camera, and I just sat there and learned, man. I found a passion for it. You know, I'm like, wow, you could really create. Like, you know, we're used to creating with our words and creating like musically, but creating something visually, it's like, I feel like it's something different and it lasts a lot longer. Yeah, you know, so that's why I'm like, I grew a passion for filming music videos. Did you charge for your first music video?
Nope.
Yeah, free work.
It was free.
Free work.
I'm like, man, I'm about to just do this. Let's go. Come on.
Exactly. If you love what you do and you got a passion for it, don't be afraid to do free work. Like that's how I got my initial start. I reached out to an artist named Owie. Well, actually, my brother reached out to him, and he was bubbling in the city, but he was kind of like falling back, chilling. And my brother reached out to him like, "Yo, I love your work. I love your music, man. Let's work. I'm a videographer." And that's what you got to do. You got to, if you first getting started, don't be afraid to, don't feel like you're too big to inbox different artists, inbox different companies, and you got to really put yourself out there or nobody's going to hear about you, you know. So that's what we did. We reached out to him. We shot him a dope music video. We never edited. We never filmed nothing ever before, but we made it seem like we knew what we was talking about. We made it seem like we knew what we were doing. I remember the day before the shoot, we went out there and we were just practicing different angles. That's how I knew, like looking back on it now, I'm like, wow, we really were just out there just practicing and just because of the passion for it, you know? Yeah. And I think you got to have a passion to that's what's really going to take you to the next level, because there's times where you don't really make no money, you know what I mean? There's times where you got to pay your rent and it's like, damn, like, should I keep doing this? Should I keep moving forward? But that passion, that motivation, if you got that for what you're doing, you're not really going to be worried about the money. The money's going to come, you know? So I love what I'm doing, man. I love filming. I love taking pictures. What's your favorite thing? You like taking pictures more, or you like filming music videos?
I like filming.
Yeah.
I feel like you can get more, I mean, you can get creative with pictures, but it's like, film is like the movement, the colors, everything else, seeing
Definitely.
it all come together. It's just something about that I like more.
Definitely. So we ain't gonna keep you out here too long. So before we wrap it up, just any motivation or anything you would tell an entry level videographer, that someone that wants to start filming, what should they do? What steps should they take? What you think?
My advice to upcoming videographer, photographer is stay patient, use what you got to get what you want, because that's what I did, and just keep going. Don't stop. Don't let the small things discourage you. Just keep going.
Definitely. That's wise words. I would say stay motivated, believe in yourself. You know, don't get caught up in the hype on you got to get the most expensive camera and the best equipment. Use what you got, work your way up. Don't be afraid to invest, man. You got to invest. If I showed y'all, I got like, honestly, man, I got like $20,000 to $30,000 worth of equipment, you know, but it didn't come easy, you know. It took time. I sacrificed. Times I didn't go out to the club. My friends wanted to go out. Times when my shoes was dirty, but I knew I had to invest in buy this camera or buy this lens, you know. So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Believe in yourself and create, man. Just go out there and create. You don't gotta have the best equipment. Just go out and create. Be mindful of what you're doing, man, and create something dope, man. It's your man, Director True Vision. We're gonna finish this vlog up. Y'all can find me, Director True Vision, on Instagram. We got the website dropping soon. We got a lot more merch coming soon. We got vlogs, tutorials, all that stuff, man. Where can they find you at, bro?
Produced by Grammy, Instagram, and Grammy and Friends on Instagram.
You dig? And we out.
Ask my mama for change. Ask my mama for change. Cooking up a plan to put the team on. It's a marathon to put the team on. Man, it kinda sounded like a theme song. It's so